What's going on, everyone? Chris here with Clutter Reduction, Junk Removal in Palm Beach County, Florida. And today I just wanted to show a little project that I'm doing to kind of help me stand out when I'm marketing to my real estate agents this holiday season. And what that is a display case for my cards and flyers that I can leave at their front desks of every single realty office near me in hopes that the realtors will pick my card and choose to use me on their jobs. Now, if you've ever done work with realtors, you know that they are very promising for business. They like to use the same person once they find a reliable one, and they're also very good with word of mouth. They are a very promising marketing tool for our business industry. So, what I've done in the past was just bring by flyers and cards and ask to leave them behind for the realtors. Last year, I did a real quick decision and just went by with a little small box of candy canes and slapped some cards and flyers on top of it and asked to leave it by. They're kind of excited about the candy canes, but it was kind of tacky in my opinion. And then on Sonoma Strong Hauling, on their membership channel, I believe, Matt and JoJo made these little candy dishes where they would bring them by. So it's a little bit more presentable, it's a little bit more fun, helps you stand out versus just dropping off cards as a random person. So I actually made those bowls a while back. I just wasn't fond of the way I made them look. JoJo made them look nice. I just didn't like the way mine came out with the flyers, and I wanted to include the flyers. With just the cards, they're okay. But it is what it is. So this year, I had a little bit of a different idea. So I went to Dollar Tree, and I got these little candy dishes. They look like little popcorn tops. They're $1.25, or $1 if you haven't had the spike yet in your state. But they sit about, I don't know, 7 inches high. And they're just wide enough that you're able to get your hand in here and reach all the way down. Now, what I plan on doing is using double-sided tape and using my flyers and creating a 360-degree cover for the container. So going all the way around, this is 100% covered. So no matter which way you're looking at this when you're walking by, you're gonna see my flyers. It's gonna help stand out a little bit. The pictures are on there so you know it's junk removal related, it's not moving. And I make sure to have a full-blown flyer in the front because this is where my display is gonna be. And I bought these off of Amazon, just little business card holders. They fit about 15 to 20 cards depending on how thick they are. If you have a thinner kind, probably 30. And what I plan on doing is hot gluing the back side to the front of the display case so that it'll look like this. So to give you an idea, this is what it would look like on the counter when you walked in. All right. So now they can grab a card. I'll probably throw some extra flyers in the container. And what I plan on filling the container up with is the mints. They're individually wrapped. You have to get individually wrapped because one is disgusting if they're not, and two, they stick together. Individually wrapped. You do candies, you do mints, whatever you want. I was gonna do candy canes wrapped around the edges, just to like around the rim, and then fill it up with mints inside. But I don't want to wait until December, and it seems a little premature to bring candy canes now. So I'm just doing the mints, but the red and whites kind of help give that holiday feel to it. So this is just something I think will help stand out a little bit when you go to realtor offices. And if you've never gone to one before, I would recommend trying to work up a little bit of a spiel. You know, when you walk in, you want to introduce yourself. You want to be extremely nice because they're doing you a favor by allowing them to leave a card behind. Because think about how many other people do the same thing. So be very nice. Maybe compliment on the inside of the decorations or compliment the receptionist in a friendly way. Don't flirt. And what I also like to do too, just to kind of help with my credibility a little bit, if you ever gone to like a restaurant or a bar or something, you're like, oh, hey, is so-and-so here? They might think, no, he's not, but they're going to think in their head, oh, he must be a regular, or he must be, like, he might know the owner or something. I like to do that with realtor offices. So let's say I'm going to Red Barn Realty. I just made that up. And I've done work for Mark and Susan in the past. I'm going to walk in and do my little spiel and say, I've done work for Mark and Susan in the past. I was wondering if maybe I could just leave behind my cards for the other realtors here. So that way it makes me look a little bit more credible. they know that their realtors have used me in the past, so I'm not just a Joe Schmo right off the street. I actually have a reputation to me. And I just think it's a little bit of an inside help. Now, if you haven't done help, like work for those specific realtors at that office, that's okay. Just say, I do a lot of work for realtors in the area, and I would like to connect with your office as well. Just be nice about it and be honest. You don't have to sit there and BS to them. So that's just my way of kind of help standing out. Very similar to Matt and JoJo's. So if you haven't seen their video, go check that out. It might be on their membership though, so if you're not a member, you may not be able to see it. I'm not sure. You might just have to Google or search on their videos. I don't know, candy dish marketing maybe. See if it pops up in the tags. But I think this would be a good idea. All in all, I would say even considering the flyer and the card usage, I am no more than 45 to 50 bucks in on this. So that is what? 1 day of minimal Google ads, but I'm going to be going to 16 different realtor offices to where I could potentially be connecting with over 200 realtors. So even if 5 use me, that could easily be 3 to 5 grand and jobs, plus the unknown amount of repetitive business or word of mouth, or that client being happy with you and then referring you to a friend of theirs. So the possibilities are endless. Realtors are great for our industry because they are needed. If you think about it, when you're buying a house and people leave all the crap behind, or maybe they want to tear down parts of it, and a lot of contractors will either charge a lot extra for it because now you're pulling away from their actual labor job. So it's like a extra charge they have to put in. Or, maybe the tenant leaves behind a bunch of stuff and you have to go in and clean out the whole house before the people even purchase it. There's numerous reasons why you end up having to go to houses for realtors, but those are the typical ones. They're either cleaning out stuff before, during, or after someone buys or sells a house. But we are a very needed service for their industry, just like movers and general contractors. You're not going to see like a party venue person going to a realty office to try to get work. It's not going to be necessary for them. But junk removal, very necessary. So if you think my idea is cool, like the video, subscribe. If you think it's dumb, keep it to yourself. I don't care. But that is it for me. Just wanted to show a little way to kind of help stand out a little bit. If you've done something similar, let me down below. If you haven't, but you think it's going to be a cool idea and you think you're going to give it a shot as well, go ahead and let me know as well. And then let me know how it turns out. But that is it for me, and I will see you guys later on in the week.